Welcome to Game Sharks. That's right, this is QCTV's video game show. And this is my favorite time of the year. The holidays are here. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi, Cory.
Billy Austin, you're making your camera debut today.
I know. I don't know what to do with myself.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thanks for being
I'm
here.
happy you're the one that got me in front of the camera. Everyone else has been trying, and leave it to Cory to do the impossible.
Well, we're all very proud of you, and you're going to do great. So thanks for being here. We're going to talk about Call of Duty in just a second. So Billy is one of the main producers here on QCTV. If you haven't seen or met Billy, he's my neighbor. I mean, not really. You don't live next to me.
No.
We work next to each other.
No.
You're my work neighbor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We share a wall.
That's right. We share a wall. Anthony, we do not share a wall.
We do not.
You live and work far away.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming back, man.
Thanks for having me. Always a good time.
And congratulations. I think this is the first time you've been back since you've been a father, correct?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, exciting times.
And we just got done talking about that, and things are going well. So we're happy to hear that.
Yeah,
so.
Everyone's happy and healthy. So.
All right. So yeah, video games. I love this time of year. I mean, I've spent. Well, I'm not going to date myself here, but decades looking at magazines and the early era of the internet, and just oodling at video games for the holiday season, new consoles, new game releases, all that stuff. So we're going to get into some of our favorite gaming memories in just a little bit. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But I want to start with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So you guys have played a little bit. Billy, you started the campaign but haven't finished it.
Yep. I have not finished the campaign. I'm over halfway done, which is cool. And multiplayer. I'm more of a multiplayer guy in general, so I wanted to get my hands on that, and have plenty of opinions about this Call of Duty's multiplayer.
Awesome.
From everything. So and I'm a longtime Call of Duty player, so I have I had a lot of expectations going in.
Yeah.
And we will talk about all of that.
Yeah, big time. I mean, there was a lot riding on this one, right? So the last one was Vanguard, which was like kind of a failure. I mean, not really. It's still sold, a gazillion copies, I'm sure, but it was reported that Activision was pretty disappointed with the sales of that game, and it just wasn't a huge success on the critical and fan base as well. I never played it, so it's kind of exciting to have a new Call of Duty that people are, kind of thrilled about. Anthony, where are you at with Modern Warfare 2? It's been out for about 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks, something like that?
Yeah. I have not touched the campaign yet. I was a big fan of Modern Warfare 2019, which was kind of the reboot of the franchise, and played a little bit of that campaign and got up to there's like a level where there's a mass shooting at Piccadilly Square.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just wasn't in the right headspace at that time. I was like, this is not what I want from this video game right now.
There was an airport scene too, right? Or was that
the
original?
That's from Modern Warfare 2.
That's the original one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have not touched a campaign in this one yet. Might check it out at some point. But have mostly been playing the multiplayer. So.
Okay. And then at the time of this recording, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're jumping the gun a little bit because I think tomorrow Warzone 2.0 launches, which is a little separate from proper Modern Warfare 2 because this is a free-to-play mode, but it also ties in with the new game, of course. So. Right.
A good way to describe it would probably be the original Modern Warfare 2019. This is a sequel to that, but they had kind of rebooted everything we know about Call of Duty with 3 different what are they? They own it. The game developers.
Oh, like
3 different developers.
Infinity Ward, stuff like that.
Right. They kind of are 3-in-1 package under this umbrella that's Warzone.
Right.
So
I think Raven Studios is in there too. I think like 6 studios work on that.
Right. So it's like 2 per game. Activision's just Modern Warfare, but and so this is the sequel to that umbrella, Modern Warfare. This is Modern Warfare, or Warzone, I mean.
Right.
So this is Warzone 2.0 with their first installation of the sequel to Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Black Ops Part 2 is going to be next, and then whatever the third game's going to be years and years from now. But I'm assuming that's kind of the setup they're going to continue with tomorrow when the full game comes out. That's why it feels like we're jumping the gun, because it's like the full game with all the game modes, all the content really doesn't come until tomorrow,
right?
Which is kind of disappointing for somebody like me who's already dropped $70 on a game and only has a quarter of the content. So.
Yeah, welcome to 2022, right? Where you spend $70 and you like, we promise next year we'll deliver the other 50% of your value.
Right.
Yeah, I think you nailed it there. The last map was Caldera, correct? Which tied into Vanguard, which people didn't really care for. That was more of like a tropical island setting. Now it sounds like they're going back to that kind of gritty, modern setting with more desert landscapes and more interior buildings and stuff. That was based on the trailer that I watched.
Yeah, from my understanding, it's like half. It's like right on the U.S. border of Mexico. Okay. So like half of the map's going to be in like Texas and New Mexico.
Oh, interesting.
Then the other half's going to be in Mexico. And there's a great. Oh, it's not great. I should really watch what I say on this show.
Yeah.
But there's a map that is the U.S. border pretty much. And I think that's going to be a part of like the middle point.
And that's in Modern Warfare 2, correct?
That's in, that's a multiplayer map,
maps,
and it's like one of those. There's a smaller version for 6v6, and then there's a bigger version for ground war and all that good stuff that we can get into too. But
so we'll circle back on Warzone. Obviously, we can't talk about it yet. We'll circle back on the next episode. But Anthony, where are you at with the multiplayer on this new game?
I don't know where I'm at like progression-wise. I'm somewhere in the 20s, I think, like level-wise.
Okay.
But I'm really enjoying it. I really got into the Modern Warfare 2019 multiplayer. This was the first time I played a Call of Duty in years. Skipped Cold War and then Vanguard. Did not play either of those, but decided to get in on this one. And I just think, like, in terms of like a quicker jump in, jump out multiplayer first-person shooter, like this is one of the best ones out there for me. I think the shooting just feels great. Like it's one of the best feeling shooters out there. It's funny you mentioned that the border map, and you seem to have some hesitations about it. I love that map. I think it's like one of the best Call of Duty maps I've ever played. It has a really interesting dynamic where like most of the map is cluttered with these cars, so you're hiding behind, peeping out and shooting, but then there's this long tunnel along the side where you can see almost all the way down, so it's kind of a balance of like these tight quarters and then all of a sudden you're getting sniped from down there. So.
Right. I will clarify my problem with it was the cars, and it's the fact that every vehicle in the game, like all other Call of Duties, explode. So this is a map where it's like, okay, let's throw a bunch of those vehicles in the middle of the map, make it 3/4 of the map. So it's like you don't know which cars have exploded, haven't. There's some that are on fire after they've exploded, some on fire before. So as you're trying to fight people, you really are walking through this landmine for no reason other than it being an inconvenience to you that's not really skill-based in my mind, where it's like if you're under fire and so you decide to take cover, your cover's going to explode in like 10 seconds if you're not careful. So that's my hesitation with it. Where I'm like, I don't know if that qualifies as a good aspect to a map, which, I mean, of course it can. It's all subjective, but that's why I'm like, oh, it's a good map in concept, and I do like the bigger map in ground war and things like that. I think it's a great ground war map, but and it will probably be a cool part of Warzone too. But it's like, my hesitation is a straight multiplayer map where it's like you're just having a
so we're talking
casual
destructible
time.
environments.
Right.
That
It's less
change the
casual,
course of
in
the
my
match.
opinion. Right.
Yeah, which was always like a staple of the Battlefield games, right? Like that was their thing, was destructible environments. But I'm with you. I love the border map. I think the cars. I hated it at first because it was the first one that I played with this new game, and I was absolutely terrible. And then of course you play 5 to 10 matches, and you get better.
Yeah.
You get better at the game. Now I'm absolutely loving it too. I'm an M4 guy with the Modern Warfare games. I stick with that classic. I think that's like the baseline assault rifle they give you with that first class once you unlock it. But I want to back up just real quick because I did finish the campaign, and I thought it was fantastic. I think it has a great variety of mission and play styles in terms of like on-foot sniping missions and full-on assaults and vehicle missions. So they throw in a variety of scenarios and environments that I think are great. Don't ask me a single thing about the story. Captain Price is there. Ghost is there. I mean, like I read some like really extreme criticism on like the story and the politics. I'm like, all right, guys, like if you're like, come on, if you're going to Call of Duty for like your Tom Clancy stories, like I mean, I think you're just barking up the wrong tree. That's just my opinion. Like if you want some high intrigue, political kind of drama, like I would seek out like some Tom Clancy novels. I don't know if Call of Duty is that's just me. Maybe you guys disagree, but I thought the story was fine. I know a lot of people had a lot of problems with it. I don't go to these games for the story. It's a full-on blockbuster. You know, that's like tearing apart the Fast and the Furious franchise because, like, you know, it's just. But hey, if someone's out there and they're really into that story and they're disappointed, then that's valid. You know, so I think a lot of people had problems with the story in this campaign. I thought it was fine. So I love the campaign. That's kind of my stance. Great variety, and like you said, the shooting's top notch. Yeah. And visually stunning. Playing on PS5, I should note.
Yep, me too. And yeah, it's a really good looking game. I mean, that's kind of always these games are always like it's like when a new car game comes out, and like the cars look great. Like every time a new Call of Duty game comes out, the gun models are so detailed, which. We don't want to get into that too much, but
this is a military bro game.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
I just, it's just funny to me. But again, no offense to the people that take this seriously. I just laugh and have a great time. It's a sheer thrill ride for me personally. Billy, where are you at with these characters in the story? Do you take it a little more seriously, or?
This campaign, it's good, and I agree with you. Pretty much all around with the campaign. I think I do like the story a lot. I'm kind of in your camp with like it is hard to follow, and they do make it more complex than it needs to be, and that's kind of probably where people have problems with it because there are things in it that just would never happen. But do you want an exciting, shooter game? Do you want a good, or
I think there's some good performances, but it's very silly.
Right. But overall, mission to mission, it is. It's not like other Call of Duties where you might get just raids of enemies one after another in different locations. Where this is like you're going from that to you're now in a sniper mission to now you're in the Air Force doing something, or now you're a Navy SEAL doing something.
You're hanging upside down in a car chase, which was a really cool mission.
Right, and so you are head on right. The variety is there, and it is really, really. But it is a very, very well put together campaign overall. I am kind of iffy on the cutscene direction they go with. I mean, they've been going in this direction where it is more movie-like, where, okay, let's put down the controller for a little bit, 5 minutes of story, and this is all you're going to get, and that's where I'm going to the bathroom and totally missing the story, so that's why it doesn't stick with me. But whereas other games, like my first Call of Duty game was Call of Duty 2 Big Red One.
Oh, sure.
And that game was no cutscenes. It was just kind of straight through. And I was just thinking about this the other day. They really don't make story especially Call of Duty, but like overall, they don't make shooters like that anymore, where the story is in the same kind of world without any scenes, or there's no. That open worldness isn't really there, which is more my cup of tea. So, so
the World War II games, I in terms of the story, I think obviously you take a little more seriously, like the D-Day sequences of like Allied Assault. Well, that was Medal of Honor, but these modern warfare games, it's just like military bro crosses military bro. You know what I mean? It's very silly to me, but again, I'm with you. There is still some stuff to like there. So anyway, so you guys are going to stick with this one. Anthony, are you going to play the campaign eventually, or are you strictly there for multiplayer?
I'm probably mostly there for the multiplayer. I might touch the campaign a little bit just to see if I can get into it. But for the most part, I bought this game knowing that I'm mostly just going to play the multiplayer. So,
Okay. Billy, you're going to finish the campaign, but you're going to do some Warzone multiplayer?
Maybe. Again, the Warzone drops tonight, so it's like I feel like as soon as I'm in Warzone, I'm going to keep playing Warzone. I do want to finish the campaign. I feel like I kind of need to at this point. And again, if you're dropping the $70 price tag,
Yep.
play the campaign, get your money's worth, because
It's
multiplayer.
like 7 hours long, too. It's not very long.
Right, it's not
Yeah.
long, and that's where the money is going. It's
Right.
going into the campaign graphics, the campaign story, and all that stuff. So it's definitely worth your money there. And then everything else is kind of secondary. I feel like the Spec Ops isn't. It's just another Call of Duty forgettable Spec Ops.
Sure.
Multiplayer is pretty. I feel like it feels like a sequel to the 2019 multiplayer overall. It plays like Call of Duty plays. I think it looks great. Maps are good. I can't wait till we get more maps because I'm a little bit bored at the moment with the map choices. And then there's a new game mode called Invasion, which is larger scale teams. So you're gonna have 8 people on your team or more, and then they added bots on top of that as reinforcement. And that's one of my favorite multiplayer game modes they've ever came up with, because especially someone like me who's bad at the game, really, really bad, having AI that is kind of worse than me is kind of a nice break from just getting crapped on, the rest of the time, right, by players that are clearly better than me. And the way skill-based matchmaking works, it is here's my break where I can, I see this helicopter bots going down. That's where I'm going to get all my kills, and then, I don't have to feel as bad of getting only 1 or 2 kills a game. So,
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my overall take with I guess the game overall.
Sure.
I don't know.
All
I've
right.
never done this before, Corey, so I just kind of
That's
rant.
okay, Billy.
That's who I am.
why you're here.
You're doing
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, doing good. Well, that's Modern Warfare 2. Stay tuned. So far, I'm really digging it. I've gotten better, so I'm always happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes,
Only one way to go, and that's better.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how I convince myself to keep
That's
playing.
right. Yeah, I had a streak of 10 first place team deathmatch.
Nice.
So I was pretty happy with that. But
Nice.
so we're gonna take a quick break. But before we do that, I just want to briefly touch God of War Ragnarok. I picked it up. Billy, we already talked about this. You're not much of a PlayStation guy, so you haven't played.
Right.
You don't have much experience with the franchise.
Right. I know what it's about. I
Sure.
just haven't I haven't been able to take it home
Sure.
and give it the time that it needs to.
Sure. No worries. Anthony, you played the 2018, and
Yeah.
you've had previous experience with the franchise even before that, correct?
Yep. Yeah. So I've played, aside from the PSP games, I think I've played the entire franchise. Really
Okay.
like that 2018 one. Very much looking forward to Ragnarok. I have not touched it yet. I'm saving that one. I'm going on paternity leave next month.
Perfect.
So I'm saving that one for then.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I won't drop any spoilers. I'm probably 10 hours in, I suppose. It's very much that same game. It's another big budget, highly polished first-party Sony game. It's wonderful. It's great. I love it so far. I have a couple issues with it. I think so. Billy, just to fill you in quickly there, Kratos was the kind of the main protagonist of those old games. They brought him back in a more modern setting in 2018. He's much older, wiser, and they did some modern tweaks to the gameplay. It's more of kind of a third person over the shoulder rather than a kind of a, say those old ones, like a top-down isometric
Yeah,
almost.
like a fixed camera.
Fixed
Yeah.
camera, cinematic.
gotcha.
So they did some modern tweaks, and this is very much just a continuation of that. His son, boy, Atreus, is a little older, and I'm finding him quite annoying, unfortunately. They already reduced Kratos to just kind of this hulking kind of dummy. Other words, I'm lacking other words, but he's not the smartest, right? So I feel like they've reduced him even more to just this axe wielding kind of before. I think Kratos deserves better. They've definitely made Atreus kind of the leader of this new game. He's almost providing too much direction, which is kind of a problem. He's constantly telling you where to go, constantly telling you to do this. I haven't played that 2018 game in a while, so I don't remember if that was a problem in that last game, or if I'm just paying more attention to that now.
Yeah, I definitely remember him barking a lot in the first game, but
Okay.
I don't remember if it was a lot of hey, here's how you solve this puzzle, that kind of stuff.
So they've really
Yeah.
cranked that up.
Okay.
They've really kind of matured him in a kind of almost, I don't want to say a bratty teenager, but he's definitely a loud-spoken teenager for good and bad. I like Kratos, and I think that guy also has a story to tell, and I feel like he's just kind of being pushed to the side a little bit. And this is definitely an Atreus story-focused game. Other than that, it looks great, plays great. I don't have a whole lot to say. So you're going to play it eventually?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, that's Modern Warfare 2 and God of War Ragnarok. We're going to actually hear from Jimmy Good. He sent in a clip. He is still out in California, so we missed him today, but we're going to check in with him right now, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, I'd love to be in the next God of War. God of War 3? Oh, no, that's what you're calling it. Okay, so after Ragnarok. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay, I would love to. Oh, hey, I gotta go. I'll call you back later, okay? All right, yep, love you too. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. Man, so good to be back here on the show. And I'm gonna talk about a little bit what I've been playing today. It comes down to just really one game, really. That's Overwatch 2. I've been playing a bunch of it lately, and it's been great. Now, is it a true sequel? I don't know. We're kind of waiting for the single player elements to come next year. But for now, a new hero, or 2, or 3, kind of, sort of, and a new mode to the game push. I've really been enjoying it. And that new hero I want to talk about for a second, Junker Queen. Super fun, really aggressive tank-like character. She is in the category of tank, but she's this kind of hybrid where she's really heavy damage as well. Also, we're kind of talking about God of War there for a second. I'm a really big sucker for weapons you can throw and they come back to you. And one of her weapons, her knife, does exactly that. And man, oh man, getting a kill with it feels good, but even better to throw it into someone and pull them back and then hit them with your axe. Oh boy, she's so much fun. But yeah, let me talk about that push mode for a second too. I've been playing this with some buddies, and basically, instead of a payload, what you're pushing is this robot who literally pushes like this barricade forward, and then the other team's trying to get him to push in the opposite direction. And when the timer runs out, whichever team gets the furthest wins, or if they get all the way to the end, then they win. It's this interesting dynamic where this is like kind of different style of maps, where a lot of times with the payload maps obviously are going in one direction. With this one, there's these kind of almost U-shaped maps where you have to kind of work the robot in one direction, and then if you lose out, then the enemy team runs them back, so you can kind of cut them off. It kind of presents these new interesting dynamics to the game, on top of the fact that we've reduced from 6 players down to 5 per team, making tanks even a bigger deal. Man, it's just like, it's cool. Like, it's nostalgic. As I was playing this with my buddy the other day, Joe, who I played the first game with 6 years ago, it's just nice to come back. It's just nice to come back to a game that I love that way. So yeah, Overwatch 2, and free to play, so anybody can download it and try it out, which is really crazy. So that's what I've been playing lately. Cory asked me to talk about some holiday memories, as it were. And now one that comes up for me personally is thinking back to just any given Christmas, but one specific one. My mom really wanted to make sure to get me the games that were on my list or up in my head. And I realized that a lot of the games I was asking for were very specific. So instead of just saying them to her repeatedly or maybe writing them down, what I did is I wrote them down on a Word document, but then also put the images of the box art. And I wasn't expecting her to get all of them. I was like, okay, I'll put a few on there. That way, when she goes to wherever to get them, if she gets any of them at all, then she'll know exactly what she's looking for, and we don't have to do this game, which we did when I was younger, which was like, oh, this is definitely what I wanted, and she's like, oh no, it wasn't? So we didn't have to do that, but come Christmas, every game on the list was there. And I was like, Mom, you overdid it. You were not supposed to get all of these. I just, I put like a list there, and she was just like, no, it's what you wanted, and I just wanted to make sure you had a great Christmas. So that's just my mom, and when it comes down to it, while I do remember the games, it's really Mom who really goes the extra mile every single year, and that's the best thing about Christmas. My best gaming memory is just hanging out with Mom. Also trying to teach her how to play Super Smash Brothers. Ultimate. That was another fun holiday memory. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on, and now back to Cory and the guys in the studio.
All right, welcome back to the show, and thank you, Jimmy, for sending in that clip. We wish you the best out in California, and we'll see you over Christmas break. All right, so we touched on Modern Warfare 2. Sounds like we're pretty much digging it. Had some hot takes. Billy thought, it was a little expensive, but, I also paid that for God of War too, so I think that's where we're at, right? In 2022, we're after tax, what, $75?
Yeah, about, and then, what was it, 10 more bucks for the Battle Pass, times about, 8-10 seasons?
Sure.
So that's 100 more bucks right there. You're gonna be paying
that's
throughout.
optional, obviously.
Oh,
That's
totally
up to
optional,
you,
but I have to.
Yeah.
So,
So you're
and
in.
then right, I'm in it.
You're in.
Even though I suck, I'm in it.
You're in.
Then, what is it? Another 10 to 20 bucks per cool skin pack you get, plus guns and things like that per.
Oh man, you're the
new
demographic.
update.
Yeah,
So
You're the guy.
I'm
They got
thinking
you.
it's like a $500 price tag they're slapping on this
Whoa,
thing,
wow.
and for no reason and then they're giving me, a quarter of the game out the jump. So
Wow. Okay.
Thanks Activision, I'm your best customer, but
No, that's good to know. Nothing wrong with that. No judgment here. All right. So the only other thing I wanted to talk about with God of War Ragnarok that I forgot to mention, coming from Elden Ring and Horizon, I forgot how linear God of War is. I mean, do you have memories of playing that 2018 game? I mean, it's almost a straight shot.
Yeah, I remember it has, there's a little bit of exploration on
bit.
that lake and stuff, but for the most part, especially with the story, it's just, straight ahead.
I mean, I totally forgot, because I haven't played that game since 2018, when it launched, and I would say this is closer to like an Uncharted than like a Horizon.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Sure. Which is totally vibing with me at this point in time because it's just like Call of Duty, it's just like a blockbuster ride for me. So
yeah, and as someone whose gaming time has been severely cut by having a child, I actually appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So that's good to hear.
Right. So, I have a lot more thoughts on Ragnarok, but so far I'm loving it, and we'll circle back next time once you guys have.
I would not be surprised if we got to that one during Game of the Year.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. So I touched on it in the beginning. It's kind of the season, right? I mean, I remember looking at is Kmart around anymore? I don't think Kmart's around anymore. No offense to Kmart, but looking at the Kmart catalogs and the early days of the internet, just looking at console launches, games for holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. I have a lot of fond memories, and we're in that right now, right? We're in the thick of it. Thanksgiving's next week, which is I can't even, I don't have the words. It's just, I don't even know it's crazy. So this year just flew by, but I wanted to talk about, some of your favorite holiday memories. So Anthony, let's start with you. We'll just kind of go around, have a couple rounds here. So what's one of your favorite holiday gaming memories?
Yeah, I remember the very first gaming machine I got was a Game Boy Color. Me and my my older sister Sarah, both got Game Boy Colors for Christmas. I got a purple one, and I think hers was the lime green one.
Nice.
And then I got Pokemon Red, and she got Pokemon Blue. And that was the first my first experience with video games, and I just remember a light coming on, just this is for me. Loved that Pokemon game. Played the heck out of it.
So is this 99, 2000, 2001?
I think it was a little earlier than that.
Oh, earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly, but I want to say it was a little earlier than that because we got the Game Boys one year, and then I think the next year we got an N64.
Okay.
But it was somewhere in that late 90s time period. Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I never had a Game Boy. I think I've talked about it this show. So I was a Game Gear kid, which it is what it is. The Game Gear had its moments, but
Game Gear.
Cool. So Game Boy Color.
Yep.
So you had a purple one.
Yep.
Your sister got the green one.
Yep.
How old's your sister?
She is, let's see.
She older or younger
She's older.
than you?
She's older than me. Yep.
That's
a couple years
fine.
older. Yep.
That's just curious. Cool. And then do you have any specific? So Pokemon.
Pokemon
That
was the big one. Yep. We
Got
also
it.
had a couple other games. I remember having the what was the Donkey Kong game they made for Game Boy? What was that one? Was it just called Donkey Kong?
Could have been.
Yeah.
That one was really
Was
good.
it a single screen game?
Yes.
Vertical
Yep.
scrolling?
Yep.
So probably just a port of the arcade.
It might have been.
I would
yeah.
assume.
Yeah. We played a lot of that one. I was a big Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins.
Awesome.
That was a great one too. So
Yeah.
but I mean, Pokemon was the main thing back then.
Yeah.
Especially because we both had it, so we could battle each other, we could trade with each other.
Yeah.
So
The
Was it
long wires.
The long-
The
Yep,
the
yep.
cables, the
Yep.
link cables.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Anything else with that you want to touch on?
Not the Game Boy. I got a couple other memories I can share, but we'll circle back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Billy, what's a good holiday memory?
I was gonna say I had the exact same Game Boy. I know exactly the one you're talking about. It's transparent, and you can see all like the chips and everything going on the Game Boy.
I had the solid purple one, actually.
Solid purple
yeah,
one.
the transparent one was
wow.
very cool, but I never had that one.
I thought that was the only like purple one out there. Wow, purple solid Game Boy. That's awesome.
They had an N64 one too that was purple, I believe. Maybe it was transparent.
I think you're right, yeah.
Okay. I know they had a green
too.
one for Donkey Kong, but anyways,
Right,
continue,
and I was a
Billy.
big Pokemon Gold guy. That was my first Pokemon game. Not for Christmas. The Christmas game was Fire Red that came out for the SP. If you remember that Game Boy, the flip phone Game Boy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then, but to get away from Pokemon for a little bit, number one Christmas present was American Wasteland. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Yes, for the PS2. And
awesome.
maybe one of my favorite soundtracks. It probably hit me right in like that middle school era. So all that punk grunge soundtrack was just perfect for me.
Love it.
I know Underground 2 fans would probably hate the take, but I do like American Wasteland better. Better maps, a little bit bigger of a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my jam back in the day. And then, I don't know, I got a lot of Call of Duties around Christmas.
Shocker.
Yeah, big shocker. It comes out the same time every year. So it's like,
right.
You know,
It's such a rush to it.
Activision has just been like, man, they got you hooked.
I know. But as far as other big titles, I feel like after that, I got a lot of Star Wars stuff. I think I got Battlefront 1 on Christmas. So that was
Sticking
a big
with
year.
the PS2, probably.
Right, yeah.
Have you ever had no, I'm sorry. So you're currently playing on a Series X Xbox.
No. I have graduated to PC right now.
You're
That's what
on
I'm
PC.
playing right now.
Okay, I should have asked that earlier. You're on PC.
Yes.
You're one of those guys.
I know. I hate mentioning it because I get that exact response.
Yeah.
But I am an Xbox guy since before. It was either going to be the Series X or a PC, but I wanted more games, so that's why I
That's cool.
Just do it for the master race.
Right.
But then before that was Xbox One, 360, Xbox, PS2.
Got it.
And then PS2 was my first console. Then I had all Game Boys before that.
Okay.
So that's
awesome.
my journey.
No, that's cool. Well, you already mentioned the N64. That was the big one for me. I mean, I can't think of anything that I cherish regarding video games more fondly was the launch of the N64. Growing up, my brother had the Atari 2600. That was probably my first experience actually playing a video game. But then obviously I got the NES in like '88. My mom worked at the Crystal Target. My memory is pretty faded back then. I mean, I was only 5 years old, so I don't have a lot of strong memories with like the NES and the SNES. Like I remember getting those systems. I remember playing those games. Actually, I have a video of me. We were digging through old tapes, and I have a video of me opening up a copy of Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. That was like '92. But I don't have a lot of memories of that. I have the photos and the videos as proof that obviously that happened, But the big one that I really strongly remember was like the launch of the 64, and I looked it up earlier. I believe it was September 26th of '96. So launched with Mario 64. It was a pack-in cartridge, and I just remember gobbling that up for just that whole holiday season. I didn't get it in September, obviously. I think only the rich kids got consoles back then on launch day. I always had to wait, which I think is the norm, right? So I just remember looking at that in Game Informer and just thinking, oh my God, it's a 3D Mario game. Like, look at the polygons. And it's got this 3-prong controller. It's so crazy. And then when I got the system, it had, back then it would show previews of upcoming games on the back of the box. So I think that was more exciting looking at that than all of the internet combined, right? Like there was nothing more exciting than, and then it was just, it was a simple time, right? Now we're just so spoiled. You can just, pull up Facebook, whatever.
I know.
Everything's at your disposal. It's too much information. So that was the big one for me. Did you guys play the N64? So I am 39. so we're talking 90. No, that's all right. I feel good for 39.
You look good for 39.
Oh, well, thank you. So that was in 96. So how old are you?
96. No,
You're 96?
You're
Oh my God, Billy.
You look really
I'm a
good.
96 baby. So
Yeah.
I'm 26.
Okay.
And
Okay.
So the N64 existed my entire life.
Sure. So you were born in 96?
Yes, that's what I
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And I can't remember the first time I played an N64, but my cousin, who was that cousin to me, who always got the games on launch, all the consoles and stuff. So I usually played with them, I thought Super Smash Bros. Was that was like the greatest concept of a game.
Yeah.
In history, probably.
Yep.
Just your favorite characters
Right.
fighting.
It was brilliant.
Go play.
Right.
So those are my 64 memories. I guess Mario Kart. Yeah, big on Mario Kart. I got it for the GameCube and DS. So.
That's cool. 96.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anthony, it's up to you. You don't have to. I'm not going to force. I'm not going to force your age out of you.
I'm in between. I'm 30, so I'm a 92 baby.
Okay.
And so
You were still pretty young.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
I do remember because that was the first console we got. So we got the Game Boys. We did not get the N64 in '96. We got it a couple years later, and we got it for Christmas. And I just remember being elated because I have this vivid memory in my head of being at a play place at a Burger King or a McDonald's, and my parents were talking to these other parents who had bought a Nintendo 64 and asking them about it and asking them about the price and just being we're never getting one of those because we weren't poor. We were totally fine, but we didn't have a ton of money, so it wasn't. I was never expecting to get a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. And so when we opened it on Christmas Day, me and my sister both freaked out. I remember the first game we got was Ocarina of Time, which I was still a little young for at that point, because I was probably only 6 or 7 years old when we got it. But we also got Diddy Kong Racing, which I played a ton of. Huge Diddy Kong Racing fan. A lot of Glover, which...
Glover?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we had, again, because we didn't have a ton of money, we got a lot of budget games
of course.
and stuff like
Same
that.
here, man.
Yeah.
A lot of rentals.
Yep, renting.
Yeah.
Rented
renting
a ton of
games.
games.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just saw an advertisement for it was an old mom and pop VHS store, and the sign was for sale tapes and cartridges for $49.99. So it just goes to show you how expensive stuff was. Those cartridges were even there, and I think it was because it costed a lot to manufacture those cartridges back then.
Yeah.
It was very expensive.
Yeah.
I'm with you. My parents, of course, tight budget.
It's funny you mentioned, you talked about looking at the Nintendo 64 box and seeing the previews of upcoming games. The thing that always sticks in my head when I think of getting games as gifts, particularly at Christmas time, and this is definitely a lost thing as well, is I remember we would always do, I have a huge extended family and they all live very close, so we do a very big Christmas every year. We used to do it at my grandmother's house every year. And so we would drive there, and then the best thing would be on the way home when you open the game and read the instruction manual.
Totally.
Which you don't get anymore
Yeah,
because
I
all
used
the
to do that
instruction
in
manuals.
church.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jesus.
Yeah. And then, of course, you would get home and you'd put the game in and it would work right away. You would hit start and the game would start. And now you have to, there's no instruction manual because it's all online or in the game. And then you put it in your console and it downloads for 3 hours.
Yeah, man.
And then it updates for another 2.
That hits real. That is for sure.
Totally right.
I just, not to go off on a tangent, that's why I really want to play Tunic, because of all the game manual stuff that's in that game. And I did start it, but I definitely need to finish that before Game of Year. Anthony, while we're on you, do you have another your gaming memory. Do you have anything else that you wanted to?
I think those are the big ones.
Okay.
There's definitely like a lot of little stuff over the years. But the two that really stick out in my mind are the Game Boy and the N64, because those were, like very early, like formative gaming memories for me. So
awesome. Billy, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Not specifically as far as gaming memories go.
Okay.
I bothered my parents for my entire childhood about getting games, and I feel like they didn't, just to spite me.
Sure.
Like I didn't get an Xbox until well into high school, and by then the Halo frenzy was already came and went, and so and that's pretty much the time period that I was nagging my parents to get an Xbox and things like that, and I was never had the best grades or anything, so it's like, I can't believe you aren't doing anything to prove you can deserve this new console, because I already had PS2 with Halo, to waste all your time on Halo. So probably deservingly so didn't play that extensively during that time, but but God, as far as other memories, nothing that screams out at me. I kind of once I got into high school, it was like, okay, I'm gonna get the games that I want once I had the saved up the chore money to do it.
So once you have your own income.
Because $60 was like a month's worth of work back then. So
no, absolutely. You mentioned Ocarina of Time. That was my only other one. That came out actually 2 years later in '98, which was such a big deal. I just remember playing so much of that holiday season. It was, probably like the first kind of open world role-playing action adventure game of its time, unless you had a PC, where there was maybe some other options, but I don't think so. Back in '98, that was the big revolutionary breakthrough. And I still say that's like my favorite game of all time, but of course when I try to go back and play it, it's practically unplayable. I remember wrapping up Elden Ring, because I used to play Ocarina of Time like once a year, and I got through like 100 hours of Elden Ring, and I went back to Ocarina, I'm like, oh God, I can't. I'll just hold that as a memory.
Some games are definitely better left in the past.
Totally. The only other one thing I wanted to bring up that I thought was just kind of a funny memory was, do you guys have experience playing the Metal Gear Solid franchise?
Not really.
Never got into Metal Gear Solid? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I got Metal Gear Solid 2 as a return, because I got a game for PS2 that I was into. It was like a Star Wars Boba Fett game. Do you guys remember that?
Vaguely, yeah.
I forget what it was called.
Was it Bounty Hunter? Was that
Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And it wasn't what I wanted that year. I think I got it from my sister, so I returned it and got Metal Gear Solid 2, and that's my love for the franchise started with that. So love playing those. So you guys didn't get into the Metal Gear Solid franchise, huh?
It's definitely on my list. It's always been like, I need to play these at some point, but
Yeah, no worries. All right. Well, that's cool. I just thought that was a fun. I miss the days of the simple options you had to look forward to stuff.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? Back then, there was a few websites. It was like IGN, maybe Game Informer. Not much.
Yeah.
Facebook didn't exist. There was no TikTok, Instagram. It was just either you go to GameStop or FuncoLand back then, you see a big pinup, or you have a magazine, or if you're lucky, you had dial-up internet. You know,
and there were just fewer games back then too. Now there's just so many games all the time.
Right.
It's like, how do you even keep up?
Right. Well, I think we have a few minutes left before we wrap up here. Is there anything else coming up? What else is coming up this year? Anything that you're looking forward to, Anthony?
I am definitely looking forward to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
That's this Friday.
That's this Friday, so I'll be picking that up. That'll be a good baby game, because I can hold my Switch and him at the same time. That's clutch. The only other thing, it's actually already out, but I've been playing a ton. I don't know if you guys have touched Marvel Snap at all yet.
No. Man, I didn't think we were going to have enough time.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have put so much time into this game.
Okay, so have I.
I love it.
Okay.
It is, boy, addicting.
It's very addicting.
It is very addicting.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm a huge, I love those deck building card games, and this one is perfect. It's perfectly designed for phones, so.
It's almost like I almost don't know what I'm doing, and it's still fun.
Yes,
like
yeah.
that game is so expertly crafted. I love the artwork, I love the cards, and I think it's like from the guys that did Hearthstone.
Oh, is it?
It was back from
Interesting.
Blizzard. Yeah, it was like one of the guys that created Hearthstone, so it's got like some pedigree, I guess.
Yeah.
Marvel Snap is great.
Yes.
I'm loving it.
Me too.
And especially with someone that grew up with like Marvel cards in the 90s. It's kind of a dream come true to finally have something like this. Free to play on my phone.
Yeah.
Billy, have you touched this game at all, Marvel Snap?
No, I'm not a big mobile
Okay.
guy.
I'm not either. That's
but,
the thing.
But shoot, I guess I'll have to if you're giving it the.
I mean, hours will go
reviews,
by,
yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
have I done with my life?
Well, and it's another one, like, again, not to keep bringing up my baby, but because I have the new baby, like, I'll be, feeding him or just holding him while he's
Yeah.
sleeping, and you can play with one hand, so it's perfect for that, too, so. And
Awesome.
like you say, like, each game is so quick that even if you, like, do mess up or make a mistake or lose, it's like,
Right.
each game lasts 2-3 minutes, so
Right.
you hop right back in.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been on my phone a little bit more than usual just because so Shovel Knight, God, is it Shovel Knight Dig? Is that the new Shovel? The
I think
mobile?
that's what it's called,
It's on
yeah.
Apple Arcade, so I signed up for Apple Arcade, to play that. And it's one of those dig kind of. Well, actually, you do have the option to like physically move Shovel Knight, so it's not like one of those auto scrollers, or auto runners? Is that what it's
Sure.
called?
Yeah.
But it's vertical, so you do have some control, but it's definitely like one of those auto vertical scrolling dig games. But like Marvel Snap, it's just got that thing that has me hooked.
Yeah.
So. Anything else that's coming out that you guys are looking forward to or
I
playing?
am much looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy, open world Harry Potter.
Nice.
My prayers have been answered my entire life. That's the only
Yeah.
type of Harry Potter game I wanted. I don't want.
So all
you
those
know,
years in church, you're just like, man,
Well,
I
yeah,
want a
I
Harry
mean-
Potter game.
Wow, I just remembered I got a Harry Potter game for Christmas one year, but
Yeah.
and I ironically played in church, but that's why I remembered it. But
Nice.
but this game, open world's my
Yeah.
jam, like I've mentioned before, from what they've shown so far, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks like they just gave Harry Potter Skyrim graphics and
Sure.
storytelling. It looks
Yeah.
awesome. So. Yeah, definitely. I've always wanted to be my own wizard. I didn't want to be Harry Potter anymore.
Sure.
I want to be my own guy.
Matter of fact, I
So-
don't think you can actually play as Harry Potter.
No,
I think
it's
they
like
did that on
it's like
purpose.
decades before that story even.
Okay,
is
that makes sense. So
told,
then they can easily just cut him out of the picture.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
He's old news. So.
Yeah, but I think that's like February, correct? Is that next year?
Yeah, I
was
think
delayed?
so.
Okay.
And I'm patient for it. I
Sure.
know when it's out, it'll be perfect, and there won't be anything wrong with it, guaranteed.
Right. Yeah,
Mark it down.
guarantee, Yeah, right. Man,
Just
I
as I
wish
said
that was
about
true.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing coming up for the rest of this year is Callisto Protocol that I think that's on my kind of personal calendar. That's kind of a survival horror game from the guys that did Dead Space. So looking forward to that. Anthony, anything else other than you're gonna touch God of War?
Yep. Yeah. I think that's
Okay.
God of War is really the big remaining one on my calendar, like the one I need to play before
Yeah,
Game of the Year.
it's
because
great.
I'm almost certain it's going to end up on my list somewhere.
It's great.
I would love to go. There's a couple games that like I have played this year that I definitely want to go back to and finish.
Okay.
I started playing that game Immortality.
Okay.
Which is kind of a full motion video game. It's all like real actors
Okay.
filmed.
Okay.
And the whole game is you're just combing through footage and then clicking on pieces of the frame,
Okay.
which brings you to other parts of these 3 separate movies that you're watching.
Okay.
And you're trying to figure out, the lead actress in all 3 of these movies disappeared and no one knows what happened to her.
Okay.
And trying to solve the mystery of what happened to her. So it's really, really, it's unlike anything I've ever played before.
Yeah.
The story was really, really intriguing. I started playing it about 3 days before my son was born, so
Oh, wow. So
then
you
had to
put it
take a
down.
break, put it down. But I really, really want to go back to it because I was really, really enjoying it.
Also, I saw they finally put Inscription on Switch.
Yes,
So
yeah.
maybe I'll finally play that,
Yes,
and then we
please do.
chat about
Yes,
that.
yeah.
All right. Well, Billy,
Yeah.
nice job. Thanks. Good camera
thanks for
debut.
having me.
Yeah, we'll have you back.
Yeah.
So you guys going to continue with the Modern Warfare 2? That's going to be an ongoing
Yeah,
thing. Okay.
it's the grind. It's the
Okay.
grind. I mean, I know I haven't said all that I wanted to say about it, but
Sure.
it will. I'm sure if you decide to have a Warzone specific show, I'll have plenty more to say about it. So.
Sounds
yeah.
good. All right. Well, thanks, guys. No plans on Game of the Year talk yet. I got to talk to Jimmy and see what his schedule is. I think he's coming back for the holidays, so
Awesome.
we'll kind of see what's going on. But thanks, Billy. Thanks, Anthony. Congrats on
Yeah,
your
congratulations.
newborn. I'm glad everything's going well. So,
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
And thanks for
guys.
having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Okay, that's going to do it for this edition of Game Sharks. Hey, thanks. And, be sure to follow us on YouTube if you can. We really appreciate it. It's really the best way to follow future episodes, current and past episodes. If that's not your thing, you can go to qctv.org or stick to our local channels. Thanks and take care.